Prime Minister called for increasing production to address food shortages caused by the Russia-Ukraine war. Nothing to worry about onion prices, Ministry is monitoring it, said Commerce Minister. Due to continuous rains and hill slopes, many areas have flooded in Zilla, roads are submerged. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to myTV News. I'm Farhan Yasmin with you in the newsroom today, watching headlines. Now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has called for increasing production to address food shortages caused by the Russia-Ukraine war. She made the call while attending the second national conference on SDG implementation review through video conference from Gana Bhavan in the morning. Sheikh Hasina has suggested visiting every village of the country without criticizing the development of the government in the media. The Prime Minister said economic activities will be village-based and every house will be production-oriented. The Prime Minister also remarked that Bangladesh has succeeded in implementing MDGs and now Bangladesh will also succeed in implementing SDGs. Awami League General Secretary, Road Transport and Bridge Minister Badal Qadir has said that in order to make a list of money launderers, it is necessary to publish the list of BNP leaders, including Tariq Rahman. He said this in a virtual speech at the triennial conference of Meherpur District Awami League in the morning. Badal Qadir also said that P.K. Haldar, who was arrested in India in a money laundering case, is not a member of Awami League. Information and Broadcasting Minister Hassan Mahmood has said that if the BNP propagandist leaders want to move through the Pada Bridge, they should first apologize to the nation. He also alleged that they had spread propaganda about the vaccine. He was speaking at a ceremony at the National Museum in the morning. If the Awami League tries to create chaos, then the BNP Jamaat will not find a way to escape, said the Information and Broadcasting Minister. Commerce Minister Tipu Munshi said there was nothing to worry about the onion prices. The ministry is monitoring it around the clock. At present, the price of the onion has gone up a bit, but it is within the purchasing power limit. He said this while addressing a dialogue organized by the Secretariat Reporters Forum at the Secretariat this morning. Tipu Munshi said that from June onwards, poor people will be given low-cost daily necessities like Ramadan until the situation returns to normal. The Commerce Minister hopes exports will reach 60 billion this year. Shafiqul Islam TTE in Pabna Ishordi has been acquitted after fining 3 people for traveling without tickets in the name of the Railway Minister relatives. A 3-member committee headed by Pakshi Divisional Railway Assistant Transport Officer Sajidul Islam also submitted an 8-page report to Pakshi Divisional Railway Manager DRM Shahidul Islam. Shahidul Islam later said that the report had declared TTE completely innocent, although the report was scheduled to be submitted last Thursday. The report was submitted 3 days later due to DRM's participation in the meeting in Dhaka on a public holiday. Due to continuous rains and hill slope, the water level of the rivers in Sylhet has increased. Many areas have been flooded. Roads are submerged, isolated the communication system. Water has also seeped into the many houses. Waterlogged people are in trouble. Meanwhile, the waters of Shari and Pyarandi, including the 2 main rivers, Shurma and Kashiara, have also started rising. The water of Shurma river is rising and flowing over the danger zone, and several areas of Wainghat, Kompaniganj, Jaintapur and Shinamganj have already been flooded. 3 persons, including a Union Parishad member, were killed in a road accident at Biral Upazila in Dinaspur district on Sunday midnight. The accident happened Ranghanpur chairman more under Monglopur Union on the Birol Bochaganj road at 12 midnight. The dead were Akibul Islam, Mongalpur UP Union, and Sabin Osman and Nwajim Alam. 3 were going to Bochaganj from Biral riding on 2 motorcycles. Suddenly a storm began and the motorbikes hit each other and the 3 fell down with the bikes. At that time, a truck smashed the bikes and leaving the trio dead on the spot. When the storm ended, local found their bodies and informed police. Viewers, now international news. One day after, 10 people were killed in racist gun attacks in New York. 3 people were killed in 2 separate gun attacks in the country. The bomber struck shortly after noon in front of the church in Los Angeles. 1 killed on the spot. 4 more people were injured in the incident. After the shooting, the assailant tied his hands and feet and detained him. 2 guns were seized from him. The attackers and the victims were all Americans of Asian descent, and also on Sunday 2 people were killed on the spot in a random shooting by gunmen at the market in Houston, Texas. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe is pushing for an alliance with the opposition to form a government in Sri Lanka. As the only member of parliament from the United National Party in the country's parliament, Prime Minister Ranil is relying on the support of Rajapaksa, Sri Lanka People's Party, to form a government. The Sri Lanka Freedom Party has expressed support for Wickremesinghe. Ranil also wrote a letter to Srijit Premadasa, leader of the main opposition party Samaji Jana Balagaya, inviting him to form a government. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Ranil has backed protesters who have been protesting in a Colombo Park for a month, demanding the resignation of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. We are about to end the headlines once again. Prime Minister called for increasing production to address food shortage caused by the Russia-Ukraine war. Nothing to worry about on prices, Ministry is monitoring it, said Commerce Minister. Due to continuous rains and hill slopes, many areas are flooded in Zilla, roads are submerged. 3 people were killed in 2 separate gun attacks in Los Angeles, United States. Novak Djokovic beat Stefanos Tsitsipas, captured the record, extending 38 ATP's master. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTV News. To watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTV Bangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Next bulletin will be telecast 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.